Maria here from GoalieTrainingPro.com, and this is a question that came in from the Twitter sphere. My first Twitter question, but it was a good one actually, and I never, I hadn't thought of this this position. But anyway, it was like, what do you do when maybe you're reaching for a glove save and you got pressure on that arm, and you can kind of sometimes strain or tweak like your tricep, or maybe even more likely your lats. It's a really kind of a weak position, you know. It has a long lever on sort of some, lats are a pretty big muscle group, but triceps certainly are kind of a medium-sized muscle group, and sometimes we're not the strongest there. So what are some ways we can train so that we feel strong and stable in that position? Now, if somebody, you know, kind of comes then and falls on your shoulder, you're a little bit foobarred and you're going to be in for a world of hurt. But let's look for just sort of the dynamic reach. So I have a couple exercises that actually work really well for them. I use them for shoulder stabilization when I train pitchers and that type of thing. But one is here, and you can just do some big circles using, this is just a glider disc, so it's just smooth, it slides on the floor. But I mean, I can do the same thing just putting my hand on a towel. And then you can vary the amount of pressure that's on this hand or that's on this hand. You know, and if you want to get a little more work through the other shoulder, you can do sort of that up and down motion as well. Another tool that I like for this application, two different things we can do. One is just a straight rollout, which actually is a great abdominal exercise that also uses your lats and your triceps. And then you can also go one at a time. So one hand kind of does a push-up, while the other hand does a reach, and of course you can do that from a standing position as well. And the last one, another good abdominal exercise, but reaching out with the stability ball, keeping your elbows straight, keeping a good neutral back position, and just going until you feel that in your abdominals. Don't let it creep into your back. So there are three different exercises using three different tools that you can use to sort of bolster up the stability in that shoulder. So when you do have to do one of those awkward reaching glove saves, you're not quite as vulnerable to injury. This is Maria from GoalieTrainingPro.com, where my goal is to help 10,000 goalies win more games with fewer injuries, even if you don't have the genetic gifts or the natural ability of your competitors.